We're delighted to announce that AT&T has purchased our mass markets fiber to the home business for $5.75 billion in cash. This transaction unlocks huge value for Lumen in three ways. It gives us financial freedom and delivers material economic value to our investors. It allows us to focus where we have a right to win, in the enterprise market, which has a TAM of more than $80 billion, with several of those segments, such as cloud connectivity and voice, growing at some pretty sporty rates. Finally, this deal allows us to do what customers need in a multi-cloud, AI-first world: innovate to reimagine networking. Let's start with the transaction overview and how it gives us financial freedom. This transaction gives Lumen the financial freedom to double down where we have the right to win, focusing on our market-winning position as the trusted network for AI and leveraging that expertise alongside our massive network scale to power the digital future for enterprise. Importantly, Lumen is retaining the network infrastructure that's critical to our future, including our national, regional, state, and metro-level fiber networks, as well as our enterprise and wholesale relationships in all markets, and our central offices and associated real estate. We're also retaining our copper-based consumer services, which provide a strong financial contribution to the company. Under the terms of the agreement, AT&T will acquire our mass markets fiber to the home business in 11 states, approximately 4 million enablements, and nearly 1 million customers as of March 31, 2025. The deal is expected to close in the first half of 2026. This transaction recognizes the tremendous value our team has created in building a leading consumer fiber business and provides Lumen an attractive monetization, while also securing a good home for the Quantum Fiber business with a best-in-class buyer that is focused on investing and expanding its consumer presence. What makes this deal unique and unlike any other to date is the scope of what we're selling versus what we're retaining. As I mentioned a moment ago, Lumen is retaining the network infrastructure that is critical to our future, including our national, regional, state, and metro-level fiber networks, as well as our enterprise and wholesale relationships in all markets, and our central offices and associated real estate. Based on estimated future cash flows associated with the retained assets, we value the financial contribution of the retained assets at approximately $6 billion, or roughly $1,400 per enablement. We estimate the combined value of what we're selling and what we're retaining will be over $11.5 billion, or nearly $2,900 per enablement, which is in line with recent transactions in the consumer fiber segment. This transaction is one of a kind and gives Lumen the financial freedom to invest and innovate in the enterprise connectivity and services market where we have a right to win. This transaction delivers significant financial benefits that will enable us to delever, simplify, and strengthen our balance sheet, while also reducing the capital intensity of our business and enhancing cash flow. Let me walk you through some of the details. For the full year 2025, we estimate the consumer fiber assets being sold would generate revenue of roughly $750 million. Based on a closing price of $5.75 billion, we will use after-tax proceeds along with cash on hand to reduce our debt by approximately $4.8 billion. In turn, our interest expense will be reduced significantly. We expect an annual interest expense reduction of approximately $300 million. And additionally, total annual CapEx will be reduced by approximately $1 billion at close. Together, this has a net annualized cash flow impact of a positive $1.3 billion, excluding the impact from EBITDA sold. Based on pro forma 2025 adjusted EBITDA guidance, we estimate net debt to adjusted EBITDA will be reduced from 4.9 times to 3.9 times, with plans to continue to delever further as we reduce debt and adjusted EBITDA grows. Our overall capital structure will be improved, and with reduced debt, we may secure debt ratings upgrades that would further reduce interest payments. We can use additional cash flow to continue debt reduction, further balance sheet improvements, and invest in growth and innovation. Looking ahead, Lumen's pathway to positive adjusted EBITDA growth in 2026 remains firmly on track, with this transaction further strengthening our financial foundation and increasing our flexibility to invest in our core enterprise offerings. Let me close with a few words on our future. Lumen is uniquely positioned to deliver new, much-needed value to enterprise customers. First, we will continue to invest in the expansion of our physical network, providing superior coverage, unique routes, and modern fiber and photonics equipment solutions for our customers. Second, we will scale our digital platform to continue to provide quick, secure, and effortless customer experiences with a cloud consumption-style business model. We've heard loudly and clearly from our customers, and they're not asking us why we're disrupting telecom in this way. They're asking us to go faster. Finally, if you combine our physical and digital assets, we are able to provide unique, high-value network architectures for customers with better economics, performance, intelligence, and security. It's what they've been craving from their telecom partners, and Lumen's delivering. This is what it looks like when you're disrupting telecom. You can deliver cloud economics because you're not beholden to legacy point-to-point solutions. You can build one-to-many architectures that can be managed remotely, allowing for scaled revenue growth at reduced marginal cost. It's a new day for enterprise customers, and it's a new day for Lumen. We're excited about the opportunity to accelerate our transformation, capturing a once-in-a-generation opportunity to build the leading digital networking company that seamlessly enables enterprises to thrive in a multi-cloud, AI-first world. The future at Lumen has never been brighter. Thank you.